Rebecca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Okay, so there was news from the RCMP that there's going to be no more searches for Lily and Jack Sullivan, the two little missing children from Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to pull some cards to see what the police may be narrowing in on here in regards to their disappearance, okay? See if they are narrowing in on a suspect or a person. Do go check out my posts section of my, these cards keep coming out. Do go check out the post section on my channel, okay? I did post some images that I feel need to be looked at, okay? I just got a strong pull towards that area. And you can read in the post why, okay? But you can see the images that I posted. All right, I am going to say this reading is alleged for entertainment purposes only. It is not fact. It is my thought. It is my opinion. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe. Please do keep sharing Lily and Jack Sullivan's pictures. Also, does anyone know if there is a missing persons flyer for Lily and Jack Sullivan that was created by the family for Lily and Jack Sullivan? Because if there is, I would like to post that in my videos, okay? That was the one that was, if there's one that was created by Lily and Jack Sullivan's mom, okay? A missing persons flyer, okay? I find it awfully strange that they say it's an abduction, yet there's no missing persons flyer created. Doesn't have to be, I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but again, missing persons flyer that was created by their family to bring awareness to their disappearance. Okay? Okay, let's see. So we already have the High Priestess out here in the Seven of Pentacles, okay? We have the Six of Swords for what the police, okay, are feeling is going on. They have knowledge here of something with the High Priestess, okay, of some deceptive behavior, okay? I think it's just getting proof of that with the Six of Swords. That means they're moving into a different direction of the investigation, okay? This is finding a better option. Yeah, this wants to cross moving. So something around the home, the Ten of Pentacles crossed the Six of Swords, okay? So this is also knowledge being given to them as well. That's what the Ten of Pentacles about. If you look at the Six of Pentacles, that is literally indicates people moving. You see someone in hiding. They're cloaked, okay? With a little child, okay? So the Ten of Pentacles also represents home. It also represents knowledge being passed down, okay? So information being passed down to them, okay? More about, that's a lot of, yeah. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Something, they're having trouble with something though here, okay? And this could be, it says overstressed, frustration, complacency. You have been doing the same thing for too long. If a lawsuit or court case is pending, you will lose. Lies and intrigue, okay? So someone makes trouble for you, but bad luck plagues you for several months. A major change in your life will improve the outlook. Meet a need to complete the cycle. So again, there's a need for them to complete this cycle. So they're really working on it, okay? I do feel with the Three of Pentacles here in the challenge position, again, this can speak of different things being posted online, okay? Or different theories, okay? But I do feel like they feel like more than one person was involved here with the Three of Pentacles. says a good time for new team projects and group business ventures. Business partnership is advisable. Teamwork is essential to achieving your goals. Hard work is noticed. Good planning and careful preparation pays off with profit. Competence, you do everything right in others' eyes. Collaboration. Okay, so this could also be referring to like the public not thinking they're doing things correctly. Okay, that could be what that's also speaking of, why it would be in their challenge position. Okay. They're withholding information from the public as well here. Okay, they're trying to withhold information from the public. Okay, they're being very strategic with whatever information they're holding on to. Okay, they're not just freely releasing information with the High Priestess here. Okay, I almost wonder if it's becoming, because with the Ten of Wands, it's a release. It's a release of a cycle, okay? And they know they need to release something to, I think they're feeling the pressure of the need to release information to the public, especially since people are saying it's a kidnapping or it's an abduction, okay? And I think they might, okay, because the Seven of Swords is in the challenge position. That is known as the Thief card, okay? So I think they're having a hard time with this because there could be people in the community who don't feel safe, that have children, that don't know whether or not this was a true abduction or if there was foul play, all right, that happened, okay? And they may be feeling pressure from the community to be like, hey, you need to let us know if it's safe for our kids to be going out and about playing. That could be what's going on here too. So law enforcement is feeling some sort of, the RCMP, who's ever doing the investigation, is feeling some sort of pressure, whether it be, I think it's from the community here, okay? Because the Three of Pentacles represents community, okay? Teamwork, working together. This also is a challenge in this could be having a challenge in people surrounding the case, working with them, okay? Trying to give correct information, not being dishonest, okay? They know people are being deceptive with them. Clarify Six of Swords for law enforcement's current actions in regards to the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan, what they know about what's currently going on that they're not sharing with the public. Jeez Louise, that's a lot of cards. Okay. Okay, so they are working on it, okay? And they're slowly. This is taking longer than what they expected, okay? This also is a slow release of information, okay? It says, I'll tell you what the Knight of Wands, it says, efficiency, hard work, routine. Signifies a male under 40. It doesn't have to be under 40. It just signifies a male, okay? Or a woman. It says they're very hardworking. Their job is the center of their life. Financially successful, patient, and extremely focused. Traditional values of hard work and public service, okay? So ethical, hang on, I need to bring it closer. Ethical, conservative, so this person, realistic and down to earth, follows through and keeps their word. Underestimated by most people, practical, patient, responsible. So they are following through. They're following through, okay? Especially with this being a public service card, okay? So they are continuing to work, okay? They're paying attention to all the details, all right, with the Eight of Pentacles there. They came across some errors and sloppiness, okay? So this could be errors from the people surrounding Lily and Jack Sullivan, okay? That they know maybe they're undoing. I'll tell you what the card says. It says, so this person, this official person, okay, this public service person, okay. They're paying attention to all the details, all right. They know errors and sloppiness may be someone's undoing, okay. They're checking everything for accuracy, okay. Their hard work, law enforcement's hard work, will be satisfying and successful. Okay, they're having a problem with things happening now, though. Getting things to happen, because it says get rich scheme, okay? So that's like something instantly happening, okay? So that's the issue here, is that things aren't coming to them instantly like us, the public, want to happen, okay? They have to cross all their I's, dot all their T's. Or cross all their T's, dot their I's, okay? Sorry, I said that backwards. It says apply yourself, work smart, learn a new trade or profession, okay, or upgrade your skills. Be very cautious with money. Good time to begin a profitable venture. Master of your craft, learning a new skill, okay. So they're learning new information, okay. They're getting more information about the disappearance surrounding Lily and Jack Sullivan, okay? And again, it's taking slower than expected, okay? And then the Four of Wands came out with this, okay? I do believe they're going to come to, okay, something's going to happen here, okay? Because it says celebration, structure, joy, creative goals and projects will be completed, okay? Ideas are plentiful, financial rewards. Maybe there is a financial reward, okay, for any information. I don't know if there's a financial reward for any information or for finding Lily and Jack Sullivan. It says financial words come in from completed work. Money doesn't necessarily mean happiness. Celebrate life passages. Reward yourself for the success you've achieved. You feel really alive and excited about the future. A period of freedom and new choices begins. Homecoming, relaxation. Okay? So again, I feel like they know that they're going to figure out what happened to them, okay, but they're having some issues here, what seems like some issues. They hold on to secret knowledge, okay, for sure. They are holding on to some secret knowledge, okay, and they're not releasing it to us, okay, with the Ten of Wands in reverse, all right. But again, I think they're feeling some pressure from the community as well, okay, because people are saying that these children were abducted, okay? And people in their community want to know that their children are going to be safe, okay? So again, I feel like they are feeling pressure around that as well. But you have there is someone who's very, probably more than one person, okay? Because we have the Two of Wands here, okay? Or the Four of Wands, sorry, that are working very diligently on this case, okay? And again, it may be moving slower than what we like. More about what the law enforcement, RCMP, knows about this case, okay? They know there's deception surrounding Lily and Jack Sullivan's disappearance, okay? They possibly know that there is more than one person involved in their disappearance. Hangman crossing the thief, and the thief card, which is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, okay? They know the perception of this case is off. They know that they were lied to. Because the Hangman is looking at, when it's in the upright, it is looking at things from a different point of view, okay? But it's crossing this, okay? So they know that, I'll tell you what it says. It says, you are preoccupied with an internal battle, inability to make sense of problems due to lack of insight, okay? So again, this could be some frustration around who's ever lying to them, okay? This deception. They know there's deception, okay? Pressure from society and others is overwhelming. So this is clarifying what I said. Do not rely on logical solutions. The best solution may be unorthodox. Your effort may be wasted on a project, may represent a favorable legal decision. It says negativity, resistance. Okay, so again, that's resistance to people coming forward, okay, and being honest about what really happened, okay, in regards to the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan. Yeah, we have anxiety, okay, so this is causing even law enforcement to have sleepless nights and sleepless nightmares, okay. Grief, emotional pain, and depression, okay, guilt and deep regret over something someone has done. So they know that someone is in... Give me more on the Nine of Swords. Who is this that the law enforcement knows is guilty and holds deep regret? 3 people, more than one person. Give me one more card of the energy. Someone who wasn't single, okay? So who they think is, it says alone time, someone who's alone, hardcore partying, okay? Lack of exercise and overindulgence in food and drink result in weight gain, arguments and misunderstanding, confused feelings, friends turn their back on you, loss of social structure, feeling of loneliness and isolation, third party intervention, third party involvement, okay? Fear, and then with the Two of Pentacles, okay, so a plan went awry, okay? A plan went wrong. This is a self-centered person, someone who's fear of change, okay? Self-indulgence. A good beginning turns against you. Bad luck. Your dream is doomed. It's lost in a crowded marketplace. Or not well received. Ideas were not original enough, or the timing was off. Bad initial planning is to blame. So again, timing was off. I've always picked that up, is that the timing was off. And it was not a single person. Okay? Not single. It says theft, embezzlement, mismanagement of funds. Be very cautious with money and investments. Possible loss of home. Move or relocate very cautiously. Loss of luxury items. Do not spend money right now. No. And then we have the devil underneath that. This is inability to make decisions, looking for an easy score, get rich scheme, showing weak character and a lack of determination. Tendency to be aggressive, violent, and angry, manipulative, controlling, cruel personality. Detachment. So that's who the police are looking at. Where the timing was off, things don't line up, okay? Someone with those personality traits, okay? Someone who was not single at the time of their disappearance, okay? Surrounding the home, okay? Let's see what else we can get out. Again, this is alleged for entertainment purposes only. It's not fact. It's my thought. It's my opinion. All right, what do the authorities have? Whoa. Yeah, okay. So we have fuel station, refueling stop, convenience store, charging station. Someone could own a truck or SUV. Gas line nearby. Okay. Truck driver. Camera footage. So there could be some camera footage. They got maybe something, maybe they went to a gas station and got some type of footage, okay? Or maybe they got footage from, you guys said there's a gas line nearby, okay? And then we got just deserts, or just deserts, okay? That's a saying, okay? Treachery or deceitful person, okay? Okay, so it says treacherous or deceitful person, red vehicle, okay? It says just deserts. Punishment should be proportionate to the severity of the crime committed. So they know that there was a crime committed. And they know that the punishment is going to... They have knowledge of a crime, okay? So in their challenge position, could be getting this camera footage, okay? Or you guys are upset about something with camera footage, okay? Okay. Let's see what else. Gas line nearby. Parking lot. Then we have nightclub, okay? So they might have someone hid in the shadows. Parking into evidence can be found in a parking lot. Secret drop-off location. Parking spot, park and go, parking garage. And then we have a night out partying. It says dugged at, so someone was at a party, okay? Something was put in someone's stuff at a party. Consuming illegal substances. Last seen at a party with friends. So something about a parking spot. Secret drop-off location. Give me more about this parking lot. Lake. So someone is watching their emotions, okay? They can be located near a lake or in a lake, hidden body of water. Check wells or stagnant water. So there could be an area like a parking area near, yep, that's the truth. Truth just flew out. Being followed. Online social sites. So the truth just came. The truth card came out. Okay, so they might be looking at online social sites, okay? Overseas locations. So that would be overseas for me, which that is. Oh, they are. Well, you have to overseas. They're overseas for me. So I think the law enforcement, and we have a windswept region. Location where there were hurricanes. Breezy gusts, whirling winds, area expanse, dancing leaves. Okay, so we might have a lake where there could be fallen trees due to a hurricane, okay? And there's a parking spot. There could be like a hidden parking spot, okay? Okay, so we have truth that flew out over. Whoa, that's a lot. Amusement park that has come out. And we have scorched lands, okay? That has already come out. Forest fire, burned evidence. Used fire to burn evidence. Okay. I do need to put the truth card back in. So again, I think they're checking social media sites as well. Anything else? Law enforcement. Winding path. Camera footage on trail cams. Okay. Could be around this lake or this fuel station. Post office. Checking emails for evidence. Secret or looking for secret letters or emails. Okay. Okay, so they're looking into online activity. All right. Mail delivery, written correspondence, package tracking. And underneath we have train, okay? But you guys said there is a train nearby, okay? Yeah. Let's see. Now I'm going to just pull an overall guidance card for you guys, just so you guys can have some guidance, okay? This is the collective need to know for guidance. Again, please keep sharing Lily and Jack Sullivan's picture with everyone, all right, until they are 100% found. Just keep sharing their pictures. I don't take any chances when it comes to that, all right? Again, if you know of a missing persons flyer that was created by the family, could you guys let me know of it? That was created by the family, okay? Not by anyone else, but by the family, okay? Of Lily and Jack Sullivan, all right? Guidance for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this current moment in time? Guidance for the collective. Pause and hope. Keep hope alive, all right, you guys? It says pause. Time to take a breather. Hang back and gather yourself. Resting, even briefly, will allow profound insights to arise and give you the energy you need to make it to the finish line. Okay, you guys could be getting exhausted with what's going on with mystery here. Okay, better days are ahead. So they want to let you know better days are ahead. Don't give up. This card is a sign that your wishes and prayers have been heard. You have not been forgotten or abandoned. Things will get better. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.